I'm stranded in my house, nothing much to do. I take care of my kids. I go to work at the same place. At night I stay at the same place. Nothing much to do. And as a people who really like to learn things, I pick up a class called Search Inside Yourself. And I'm so amazed about the content of the class because I learned about discovering myself and a few great techniques of meditation, calmness, getting myself together. So this is the gist of what I learned from the class. But what more important is that in that class, I get to meet the sunshine of the class. His name is Dennis Ackerman. I just felt click with Dennis when I joined the class, and I felt that I approached him to ask, would you be my buddy? I think it's like, call it SYI buddy or something at that time. So I said, then he said, why not? Then we got on a regular Zoom call, maybe every month once, a Zoom call, get connected, resonate a lot of his story about himself, how he go through his career, how he go through his relationship, how he success in the business, in the things that he do. And after a while, he came up with this book, The Naked Leaders. This is the part 1 of his book. I straight away got the book from him and read about it. It really struck me about to just share the quick things that I learned. So there are a few chapters the book laid it out. For example, the one is saying, who I am, discover your naked self. We are born naked, and we need to understand ourselves, how we think about ourselves, how we interact with people, how our inner voice talk to us look like. And then it mentioned about some concept about transforming yourself. Transforming is doing change, doing something that you're not familiar with. What are the things that would be come to your mind? What would be the challenge that you face, right? And exactly when I read that, it can really resonate with me that sometimes when we feel stuck, I don't know what to do, and there's a few things that we can do to reframe why we are and things like that. Then as we grow old until now, we bring on a lot of burden with us, right? Burden of being hurt, burden of getting angry, burden of deep sadness, burden of thinking a certain way, right? How can we deal with the past? And then he also moved on to focus. The next focus is that focus on the present moment. How can we build out our resilience? How can we accept ourselves? How can we be compassionate, inspire others, and create this awareness in total? So in his book, he has a lot of good tips about telling about the inner thought that I have, what I think about myself, but also have a few questions that I could ask. When I answer it honestly, at least I can make the information organizing in my mind much more clearer. Therefore, it's easier for me to understand what I don't understand. And the question is really a great question that he has in the book. And finally, create the future. Creating the future, the aspiration and the goal, so that we can get through it. So going through the Naked Leaders is really a guide for you to learn about some concept, theory about self-exploration, then getting the insight and getting the good question that you can ask, so that you can slowly understand yourself more. I think the first step of leadership, the first step of living in this world, and the hardest bug in the software, I say, I found a bug. The hardest bug that you're going to solve is yourself. I do believe so. Right now, I still figuring it out about myself. How I deal with the future past, how I will be brave, resilient, talking about the future. So this might not have all your answers, but I felt that the book is a great read, simple read, and instantly from each chapter to each chapter you can get a lot of insight and out of it that you can learn. That's important. And nonetheless, you check it out, Dennis Ackerman's book, The Naked Leaders. This is out for a while, but it's still a gem for you to get it. Alright, that's all for now. And like usual, I want to wish you, may the rest of your life be the best of your life. See you, bye.